Welcome, everybody. This is Group 2, Game 1 of the Risk World Cup quarterfinals. Really excited to see some very strong teams from the seeding round that are now playing only in their second match, France and Australia. We've also got Ireland, Israel, USA, and Poland in this one. Should be an awesome one. In the Risk World Cup, we're playing a set of 3 games. This is Game 1 for them, and the 3 teams with the most points after Game 3 will advance on to the semifinals. The team that scores the most points out of all 4 of our quarterfinal groups will get to advance directly to finals. The 4 fourth place teams will play a one game winner take all on Monday to decide the final spot in the semifinals. But real quick, let's take a look at the standings. Only 3 games have been played so far. So you can take a look. You can take a look here. Last night, I need to refresh this. There we go. Last night we saw 2 games in Group 1. New Zealand takes the first one, gets all 18 points. And then Saudi Arabia gets the second game, takes all 15 points from that one. So only 2 teams have scored. Should be really epic going into Game 3. As a reminder, those 3 teams advance. Group 2, what we've got coming up here, France, Australia, Ireland, Israel, United States 3, and Poland coming up in about 3 minutes, Game 1. Group 3, Kielfin gets the run for Finland in the 70 run for 10 points. Norway and Sweden both get a bounty in that one. And USA won, Northern and South America, Netherlands won, all sitting at 0 points in Group 3. And Group 4 gets kicked off a little bit later today. Again, I think that'll be on Hot Bun stream. If not, it'll be on Speedster at 19 UTC on Twitch. England 2, Central Europe, Western Asia, Northern Ireland, Germany 2, and Mexico. That's what we've got coming up. So far, we're working on getting our group set up, but look at this group of players getting ready to play. We've got Lena Kitty, Ben the Dragon Slayer. I think it's Matt the Dragon Slayer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Blaze Bale, Harlox, and Centauri. Get that updated real quick. Oh, Fanty's playing? Perfect. Okay, so we'll have Fanty 13 for Poland. Matt the Dragon Slayer for... There we go. We'll get them updated. And I don't know who USA 3 is yet. I haven't seen it decided. And hopefully we'll get a stream set up here in the next 2 minutes. Should be an awesome group game. If you're new to World Cup scoring, it's 10 points for winning the game, and there's no other placement points. You get 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and then 1 point for each additional bounty. And again, those teams, the 3 teams with the most points after Game 3, will move on to quarterfinals with a chance to also go straight to finals if you're the highest scoring group winner. Need to figure out what's going on with this USA team. So we have is it Dog Sergeant Gary the Bear and Jolie. I heard Jolie about 7 hours ago, so he may still be sleeping. Taylor Swift Speak Now album came out today, and Risk. Wait, her Taylor version of Speak Now. What's up, Andre Hedges? Trying to figure out our lobby here and then getting USA 3 to respond, and then we should be good to go. And hopefully someone will be streaming their game that we can grab. What's the rules around watching stream being on VC with him? So you can't watch the Twitch stream while you're communicating with your teammate. You can't be in VC with your teammate if you're gonna watch the Twitch stream. Okay, we got Dog Sergeant coming in. We're getting there. So if he can't stream, then we can't VC. That is correct. That is correct. Well, no, you can VC. You just can't watch the stream. You got to pick one or the other in that scenario. And the whole reason is, again, please go upvote our suggestion on the main Risk server. The problem is you can see the cards of the other players if you're going to watch the stream. Yeah, if you want to VC and just assist, that's great. You just can't watch the Twitch stream because then you would be seeing the card information from whoever we're watching if we get to watch someone, because right now we don't have anyone streaming, so not looking too good. Maybe Fanty will. If it wasn't for the stinking card situation, it would be much easier in that regard. And we've requested in those Risk in the main Risk server and Risk Ideas to get that spectator code. That's the way we want it to work. Where you go into a lobby, there's a spectator code that people can enter, and they just watch the game without seeing any private information. Obviously, it wouldn't be usable in Fog, but then in any other situation, you can see, you can just basically watch the game without seeing any card info. So you just get to be a spectator there. Maybe someday we'll get that set up, and that would be a huge deal for broadcasting purposes. It would also allow me not have to wait until the last second when someone decides to stream their game so that I can grab it. We would just have access to it from the lobby and higher quality and all that stuff. So if you're watching this, please go into Risk Ideas and upvote the spectator lobby code. That'd be super valuable. The more noise we can make about it, the further up the list it might get moved to. Yeah, still don't have a lobby code. With a lot of like superstar players, you think we would have a Risk lobby so far. Playing Conwy Castle will be a progressive 70% game. It's a very challenging map. The pathing's very challenging. The kill guard opportunities are ubiquitous. So it can create a very interesting game. Game 1 we saw from Group 3 was really interesting the first time we saw this played in the tournament. It was a longer game, went through multiple trades. Last night in Game 1 of Group 1, we saw an early war start out between Saudi Arabia and Peru, and then it ended up kind of blowing up the game very early. Still waiting on someone to actually set up the Risk lobby. Guess if worse comes to worse, we will just grab Lena's stream from Twitch. Lena also waiting for the code. Lena, one of the top players in the world here, playing for France. Just an absolute dominant player. France had 2 players get the win and their other player get a bounty in the seeding round, and they just dominated. So we'll see if they can keep that kind of streak going here. Still waiting on a Risk Lobby. We're just kind of sitting waiting for this. Not making a lot of progress here. Okay, Parlox has the map. He was getting some food, so he did tell us. So he's coming. Okay, Parlox is setting it up. Yeah, Parlox coming in clutch. Ooh, Parlox will also stream to his team VC. That'd be great. It's kind of hoping for a lot. Oh, now Fanti set it up. Okay. I'm gonna get my backup stream in case we need to use. Just keep this as a backup for now, and then we'll go in if we can get. You are blue. One of the players that refuses to change colors. Alright, we'll see if anyone's streaming TVC. If not, we will adjust lead here a little bit. Fanty's streaming okay. See if we can get into that. Should I do Lena stream instead? It's not as good when I'm pulling it from Twitch. Their concern there. Well, I mean, they're gonna see cards no matter what, right? we will do your bet. We'll do our best not to say anything additional about cards and stuff like I always do. Yeah, and if you're in VC, you cannot be in this stream. So I guess it's less of a worry if we're streaming your team's VC. Yep, I'll be careful. I'll do the best I can. Okay, so we're in Conwy Castle, and I'll go through the bonuses. We saw bonuses held in the Group 3 version of this game, but we did not see last night in Group 1. Actually, we did see Saudi Arabia take a bonus for one turn, and that ended the whole game because immediately Peru basically suicided into Saudi Arabia at that point and fed the whole game. So you can already see it's a really challenging map in terms of finding paths. The opportunities for kill guards are all over the place on this map. Plenty of hidden spots here. So we'll see how people line it up. We expect it to go for a few turns. Or we expect it to go for a few card turn-ins and trades before we see any bounties, most likely, but it is possible someone makes an early move. But the way it should work is probably around the third trade is when the big stuff will start happening. You should start seeing some really big stacks on the board at that point. I'll kind of go through the bonuses, may or may not matter. So if you take all these circles, it's called the Towers bonus. That's a +7. You'd be a nut to go for that one. Then you've got a +2 out here in the west. You get a +5 on the north wall right in here. The popular bonus is the one we just saw white attack in here, is the +5 for stalls, these four. That's what we've seen cause wars in both of the two games so far on this map. You've got the common wards, this +4 over here. This +5 is a huge area in the middle that no one would try to take. And then you've got, yeah, and the north wall is actually this whole wall that goes all the way across like this. The +3 over in the east, that one we saw taken in Group 1's game. And then you've got the inner ward, the +4 here, and then this whole south wall is a +5. You've kind of got the exteriors are each a bonus, and then there's 4 bonuses in the middle. We'll see if we see any plays to take them. Fanti first in turn order, then Dog Sergeant second in turn order, Lena Kitty third in turn order, Harlox fourth in turn order, Blaze Bell fifth, and Matt the Dragon Slayer last. Crackle has not gotten over the you just woke up just still mad at Peru. That was a tough one. Tough couple of games in a row also. For those of you that haven't seen it, it'll be up on YouTube here in a couple hours. It'll be up on YouTube in a couple hours. That game that happened last night, or both games that happened last night, where on this map, Saudi Arabia took stalls by hitting a Peru stack of 7 stack, maybe. Peru took offense to that and immediately hit Saudi Arabia pretty much everywhere and almost completely, well, took them out of this whole area of the map, fed them to potentially East Asia, but East Asia, Amu, loses a 8-on-5 here, and that ends up feeding the game to Pierre Stonefeld in New Zealand, who gets 2 bounties and a 70 run off of it. So everyone likely is setting up a long game here, expecting to play a long game here. We are in progressive, so bonuses aren't critical. And more critical on this map that you're multiple positions, you're in safe positions. Safe positions being ones that are kill guarded or just really hard to get to. Crackle, I guess all of the pressure falls on you then to Get your guys points tonight, huh? They really left a lot of work for you to do. Okay, so we're through our first set of turns. Nobody making too strong of a play at a bonus. Blue and white have a split here in stalls. That is the potential for some excitement. This right side's got too many kind of medium stacks right now. Looks like no one's going to give up this east side. The Barbican. And also pretty split on the west side. Those are your three most likely bonuses that we would see taken. If we're going to see any taken. Andre, I don't understand. Is it the Taylor version of the Speak Now album? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, you did respond. Sorry. How exciting. I would play it, but YouTube has very specific rules about that kind of thing, so I wouldn't be able to post on YouTube if I did that. There was no third game. The third game's tonight. Shadowverse. Game 3 is at 1 o'clock UTC, I believe, tonight for Group 1. Yeah, Abdullah played in Game 1 for Saudi Arabia. But Abdullah wasn't the one that, lost his cool. Right, yeah. All three were at the same time when we were national qualifiers, but in the World Cup, they're mostly spread out. That was one of the few back-to-backs that we had last night. Oh, the prediction. Yeah. Yeah, the one I just put in was Saudi Arabia had Carpo played in game 2 for him, was the winner of that game. Okay, we're through turn 2. Nobody making any significant moves, I would say. At this point, everyone trying to stay in multiple positions. Yellow's maybe going for the towers bonus. He's got 3 of them. Just kidding. Definitely not. That would be funny if Matt goes for that. We're just seeing pretty much easy takes from everybody. This east side very split up. Everyone wanted to build stacks over here. Nobody is falling for the potential mistake that was made in Group 3 where they allowed Sweden to have this far right side here as a bonus for the whole game. We likely won't see any early trades on any cards. everything will go 5 cards, most likely. It's not a map that you get a big variation in total troop count. So no one will be feeling very nervous, at least until the second trade. Most likely, I would say the third trade. Blaisville took some ridicule in round 1 from multiple nations. Thought that they played too aggressively, a little too wildly, causing problems. Kind of the Peru of that group. But they made it through. Germany won one of the big haters, I think is what Taylor Swift would say. Just hit a 3. Okay. Yeah, that might be one of the bigger stacks we've seen hit. He's trying to take that corner, but there's not really a bonus over here. He's got a kill guard on the blue too, that he's having to guard from both sides. But the only bonus is the towers bonus, which is all 7 or all 8 towers. Or you could take the north wall, which is all the way through here, really unlikely, or the left side. So I don't know the purpose of making a contiguous section here, besides trying to steal an extra troop with 12 territories. For those of you not familiar, Matt the Dragon Slayer, Parlox, and Lena Kitty, all very very well known on the tournament circuit, and play a very, very high level of competitive risk. They might hit the blue 2 and red 4 for the bonus. Yeah, I mean, that's the only bonus over here, right? Is this west wall. Just seems that that would be a wild decision. But you never know. Fanti as well. Yeah, true. Fanti as well, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Made FFA World Championship Finals twice and won once. Yeah. And Fanti won relatively recently in the World Championships. Yep. Good point, Kuehl. Thank you. Yeah, so 4 super high level, well known risk players all in the same lobby here on a tough map. Should be really fun to see how they all play it out. He played with you, Zerky? In the recent one or the one he won? The recent one? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it should be really interesting to see how it's all played out. Blaisbell, just from what we've seen in the tournament, plays a little overly aggressive, so that could be interesting to see how that works. And Parlox can be a little bit. Oh, that's the kind of over aggression we're talking about. He just hit a 4 stack. I think that was a 9-on-4 roll that he hit of Matt the Dragon Slayers. Interesting. So he's not going for a bonus. Or maybe now he wants to go on the other side of the map bonus. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what the logic is yet. Maybe it'll play out here. Yeah. So we see Matt kind of take a little bit of revenge. It's a small, I think it was a 2 in the tower there. Yeah, you got to know when you're playing with a wild card, and Blazebell has definitely made his name as a wild card in this tournament. Just ask Speedster his thoughts. Everyone will start maybe clipping Blazebell a little bit and where their exteriors are easy to get to. You can see pretty much everyone sitting at 28 to 30 except Blaze sitting there at 23 troops. Someone's going to fail the 70 is what Zerky says. Well, someone's going to make a 70 run and fail. I think we all have a pretty good guess at who we think is most likely to go for an early 70 run that they shouldn't. Are you saying these settings on this map specifically, Zerky, or just in general? Just in general, 70 prog. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say we've seen it most of the time, but we've definitely seen it happen a lot of times in the tournament on Prague 70. Usually, or more often, it's been the failed bounty. Although we did see a badly failed 70 yesterday. I guess that wasn't fixed. Yeah, it's much more likely that someone fails just because of pathing on this. We haven't seen pathing problems so far. Um, both players that have run the 70 well is Kuehl and Pierre Stonefield, who are both really good players. So we haven't had any pathing issues. But this is an easy one to have pathing issues on for sure. The 90 seconds also helps. Yeah, the 90 seconds gives you time not only for you to path correctly, but also to plan out your pathing and to potentially talk to your team as you go here with the longer turn times. Also got the potential for kill guards, which we saw somewhat used in that Group 3 game. This area's got a lot of potential kill guard opportunities. You've got them on this side too. In this pocket also. Red getting into Fanti getting into a bunch of positions. Going 3 stacks everywhere. 4 stack here, 4 stack here. Really, really tough to kill. Oh. He's threatening this 3. What do we think he's saying here? If you hit my 3, I'm hitting your 3. I didn't get the signaling. Did you guys get the signaling that Fan 2 was doing there? Yeah, I think it's just saying if you hit my 3, I'm hitting your 3. Or maybe the 4. Yeah, it could be the 4 he's saying. If you hit my 4, I'm hitting your 3. Yeah. Could be either of those. Maybe both he's warning him about. Although threatening Blaze Bell is an interesting strategy. We'll see how that plays out. Lena playing a very quiet game. What do we think about Lena's position? Going 4 stacks in multiple spots? Yeah, green's in a rough spot, and it'll be interesting to see how the lining up of green starts to happen. White and blue kind of have the easiest access to the green position on this side. Red, obviously, over here has all the access. Lena using a lot of thinking time on this turn. Harlox gets the 10 trades. So everyone's trading in here on 5 cards. Aggressive card trades work as 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15. That's what we'll see here. So we'll see the 12 trade for Blaze Bell. And everyone holds their breath a little bit. Derek, he thinks Fanti or Lena have a very good chance to win. Okay. Because of their positioning on red. I mean on green, sorry. Better players than the rest. Yeah, we'll see. Is Blaze gonna mess around in this bonus with his screen? Okay. Makes more sense. What about Matt's potential positions, Eric? He just being on turn order after Ireland. Yeah, Parlux is great. Parlux mostly on the right half of this board. Only has this 2 stack over here, which is being kill guarded by red. Matt splits his stack there from the tower. Just blocking up anybody thinking about making a 70 run, maybe? Maybe he's got plans of what to do with this 5 coming down here. I think Fanta got what he wanted, not getting hit by green there. He gets to build up that kill guard. He's kill guarding blue and green right now, and black on this side. I think we see this 10 stack get really big here. Interesting also, we've got this 12 of blue, which I guess could get out through here, but it's pretty blocked in. Lena's 12. Trapped in here with this 11 from Dog Sergeant. Dog Sergeant also playing a very quiet game. Who gets their set first? Yeah, it would be really hard to run on a set on 3 on this map. Keep in mind, sets are only at 20. Yeah, 20. Lena also a pretty aggressive player. A really, really good player, but very aggressive. Did White do something to feed? I didn't see what they did, kill. Did it kill guard a position? Okay. Oh, yeah, here. Okay. That is interesting. Just didn't like having Parlocks behind him there. Another Parlock's position gets removed. Interesting. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thresh. Thresh Shelter. 25. Appreciate you following. Hope you're enjoying all this Risk World Cup action. 3 more games again coming up today. I believe Hot Buns will have the next one at 1900. If not Hot Buns, it'll be on Speedster's Twitch stream. And then Speedster has the 20 UTC game. And then I'll be back for game 3 of Group 1 tonight at 1 UTC. Yeah, 3 big names. Wait, which 3 are you saying are the big names, Leona? Because Matt the Dragon Slayer is a really long name. You can't even fit it on the screen. Harlox, Fanti, and Lena. Those are your big 3. No love for Matt, huh? I would say 4 real well-known players. You don't know Matt? Okay. Well, Matt plays, Australian time, so. Kill's never seen. Are you guys serious? You guys must. It's because you guys play European times in tournaments, is what it is. We play a lot more. Yeah, that's true. Saber can tell us. We play a lot more of the like 1 o'clock through 3 o'clock UTC games, where we play a lot more Australians and New Zealanders. Saber, you know what you need is to work with Aries to where I can type in a player's name like I do for a map, and it tells me their current Saber ranking. You and Saber are the same time zone? There is a bot, Saber? 143rd. Yeah, that's better than me. I think I'm in the 200s. Probably falling further because of my KPI performance. I know, but I'm saying it'd be really cool. Like, you know how I can type for, like, if I want to see this map, or what a 70 run is on it. I can punch that in and the Nightbot will tell me the info. It'd be cool if I could do the same thing and type, like, exclamation point rank, and then the player's name, and then it would tell me the Saber rank. That's a Nightbot, but it works on Discord and Twitter, so we have that same bot on our Discord server, so that you can, yeah, a Twitch bot. It's Discord and Twitch, but also, so in our Discord you can type that and see those same things like a kill chain or whatever. But it'd be a pretty simple, I think, just like Google Sheet basically that the bot grabs from. And he's got a function to where if you don't type it quite right, like this if I typed in that for Arctic, I think it'll pull up the Arctic map for me. I'm not exactly sure on how it all works, but that would be awesome if I could do that and type it in. Then I could just say the Saber rankings of all 6 players every time. Especially Leona's if it's not good. That way people underestimate Leona. Red has the most. Yeah, this 12th spot is the key territory on the map. You get to kill guard on 3 sides. You also have access left and right throughout the map, and you can go a bunch of different directions out of here. So this is the key territory. Usually we see a really, really big stack here. Kill, what's your ranking, Kill? Like 5? Leona 62. Yeah, that's a Leona, you like that because then people will not realize they're playing against a super good player, right? Harlox is 40. Kill's 12. Wow. Lena 13. Yeah, these are some big time players here playing in this one. Wait, you said Parlox, Lena, Fanti. Fanti's got to be high. 10, yeah. Is it all tournaments that uses Saber? I guess it probably doesn't use like the 5-a-side and team stuff, and obviously Risk World Cup team stuff. Yeah, but basically all the FFA tournaments is what you're using. Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. Red moves out of that critical position there. What do we think about that? Yeah, and I haven't been playing since 2022. I've been playing in competitive tournaments for less than a year, so it's 365 days. Yeah, I actually really like that. That's the amount of time it is. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's more than that. Red's certainly lining up to make a move here, right? Alright, we're a little cut off here, so I can't see exactly what's behind it. But red lining something up. 2 years. Yeah, I think 2 years is fine. Okay, so it decays. So the weight they're weighted for the more recent stuff. Your last 3 months are most important than it's weighted out. Yeah, Saber rankings make way more sense. The choice of the council? Who's on the Saber ranking council? Eaton, his people? Sure. Lots of top players. Okay. I love the Saber rankings. I think it's a really cool way to display that info. I have some hopes after this tournament to utilize them with some future plans for Risk. I think I play a game in like a month. Still top 400. That's good. 225. I'm in the 200s, I believe. Also, last time I checked, so that's great. Um, I don't have a ton of history that I've played. Is my problem. And I've played terribly in my last couple tournaments, probably because I haven't been able to focus as much as I would like to on them. And because I'm just not as good as you guys at Risk. Wow, 17. I actually would have thought you were higher, Zerky, with those tournament finishes. Maybe Saber needs to fix that so you're higher up. We'll put it in Saber ranking ideas. Second place still counts as finishing sixth. I actually really like that because I think placement points are a waste of time. Obviously, you guys know my feelings about placement points. So I think you should get points based off the round you finish in, not the place. I suck at all tournaments. That's okay. Tournaments are tough. You're playing against just superstars in Risk. I have to remind myself that sometimes. Get a little freeze up of our stream. Hopefully it pops back up here. Any second now, I'm sure it'll pop back up for us. The news is I don't think anything crazy was going to happen there. There we go. Anything crazy happen? Not too crazy. We do have yellow now at 105. That's got a bunch of troops. Yeah, it was the kangaroos for sure. So blue steals this position from red. Red gave the position up. Lena comes down and takes it, which is smart. Blocking all these different, guarding all these different positions here. White and black have kind of a standoff here in the middle with a 30 and a 32 blocking up the middle of the board. And we see Dog Sergeant takes the bonus. What do you have to roll to get that? Well, Lena moved out, so I don't know that he rolled anything too big. See, the troop count's starting to get a little bit out there. Somewhat. You got Dog Sergeant with 120 troops. Lena now with 129 trying to decide where to go. Lena adds everything to that one position. Lena turning this into a caps game. Gonna kill guard here. Kill guarding the 3 players lowest in troop count currently. Getting some laughing happening here from Fanti. What's up, Patrick B. Lorenz? How is the game count for Ireland? Yeah, I can tell you that. So for those of you that don't know, the way the teams work is you can't get more than 2 games ahead of any of your teammates. Yeah, so Ireland's a 2-player team, Patrick. Their 3rd player dropped out. So that's why you're seeing that. They currently are exactly even. They've both played 3. This is now Blaze's 4th game. Patrick, very familiar playing for the Swedish team, I believe, with Ireland's antics. Keeping a close eye on Blaze Bell. Blaze trades on 3. It's a 7 stack. So clipping and exterior. Oh, slider rolls it. Bad slider rolls it. Trying to feed Matt. I don't know what the slider situation was. Blaze thinking that he can't be killed and can't really be hit too hard by Matt in retaliation is probably what he's thinking. Ante surely has cards on 4 here. Starting to get a little dicey. I think you trade on 4 here if you have them. Really thinking here from Fanti. He's, he's not truly kill guarded there, but he is kill guarded by the Lena 91. Hey, thanks for the follow. Rims chalked. Appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying this Risk World Cup action here. Yeah, thank you. Patrick, I already said they're both. So he's on a two-player team. But their third player for Ireland dropped out, so they're both even. Um, they've both played three. This is now the fourth game for Blaze in the tournament. That's why you're getting to see so much Blaze Bell here. Yeah, no problem. I had connection problems also. Sames. Blaze Bell's got a 45 and a 37 stack on the right, a 40 stack on the far left. Not an easy kill. Surely someone goes for red here, right? Lena would be the one to do it. As the kill guard would have to make the kill attempt. Not easy to get to the 18 up top. Would have liked to see more troops added there last turn. Probably can't get everywhere. Maybe that was what Fancy was thinking last turn, was he could wait to trade because no one could get the kill. That'll be interesting to see if he had cards on 4 or not there. Middle of the board definitely being blocked up by Parlox and Dog Sergeant. I guess as well as Lena. Really tough to run through the middle of this board. We do see Blaze take his bonus, and he takes Matt out of this spot also. Yeah. Blaze has certainly created an enemy with Matt. Gonna take Lena out of this side. Oh, doesn't take out the 1. Interesting. Kind of goes with a dual kill guard position. No, opens it back up. Interesting. Ireland does nothing else. I mean, they at least make these games quite interesting. Yeah, we see the retaliation hit of a small stack there by Matt. And he does get the trade. Matt has definitely become the fish here. Getting an oops from Lena. Because Matt can't get to the 6. Yeah, can't get to the 6. Ah, the 2 doesn't connect. Okay, so they didn't add there to get to the 2. Yeah, because they can get to the 6 easily. Yeah, I forgot to add down at the bottom for the 2. Or split, yeah. Uh, this map is tough. It definitely can cause you to do that. Goes ahead and hits Parlox with the 25. Okay, can Dog Sergeant get this figured out? He double taps to be able to get through the big stack block there. Gets the kill of Matt the Dragon Slayer. USA gets the first kill there. Australia. Trying to figure out what to do here. Parlox would be the next logical kill. Zerky knows everything. Don't you guys know this by now? Dog stops there. Lena opens up the green 67 stack. To go for a 70 run. Kill red. Okay. We're getting an oops from Fanti. Do we see where it's at? I mean, possibly just saying you don't have enough troops to get through this 15 is the oops. Yeah, I think it's just a 70 run. Oh, did not get it. Oh my goodness, can Parlox make it happen? Parlox doesn't have enough troops. What? Yeah, Parlox is gonna hit here. Oh, he will get the trade. He'll get the trade in turn. Oh my gosh, is Parlox gonna end up with this one? So maybe the oops work to slow down Lena there. Parlox gets the kill of Fanti. Please spectate. Perfect. And there's the 70 for Parlox. Parlox gets the kill of Poland and gets the win. Israel gets 15 points. We'll see if we can talk to any of these guys a little post-game chat here. if anyone wants to talk with us. Parlock's the easiest. Parlock's, it went pretty well for you.
Yeah, that went well. Thank you. I was so lucky.
Yeah. So did we saw a bunch of oopses for Lena? We'll get everybody in here, but was it just people thinking that there wasn't enough troops to do it, or what?
No, she missed the passing. She fucked it up.
Was there a
She,
miss?
yeah. She blocked herself from one of his positions.
Gotcha. Okay. Because
Yeah.
Hello.
we saw the miss by
Congrats,
Fanti.
Parlox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fanti, by the way, if I may ask
Hi.
you, why did you
Yeah.
suicide 20 of your troops into me?
Why? So you don't get it?
Yeah, why?
Hopefully.
But like you just gave it away to Blina if she didn't fuck it up.
No, I didn't see Lena being able to get it. That's why I did it to you.
You thought
So
Parlock was the most likely.
Yeah.
Well, you realize that just gave an easier kill for the people before me, right? Before I get troops.
Yeah.
Didn't that give the kill to me?
It made it easier for
Well,
Dog Sergeant to get through the block of Parlocks to get the kill.
Yeah.
because otherwise I don't think I would have been able to have that successful double tap.
Yeah. Well,
but
I
still
think
Parlock.
the only reason I won is because Lina managed to miss the Fanti kill and gave it away to me. Because otherwise, I was really, really weak and I was gonna die eventually.
Yeah. I was really
to be
mad
honest,
about that because I was ready to kill blue next turn.
I blundered the entire game, right? So, GG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just it was a split Fanti. We're not adding
Yeah,
Heather on that too.
I was concentrating so much on getting like perfect on the 5 and a 6 to get there and get those 70 troops down that I like 100% concentrated there and where to go next, like to get to the 70. That I just did it and forgot to split on the
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
It's
It's a stressful map to get all your splits and pathing right for sure.
yeah.
I was actually shaking at the end when I did the 70 because I was so surprised that I could win
Yeah.
it that I just like I didn't know what to do. I was so
You
surprised.
got so excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm just I got really, really like it threw me off completely.
Yeah. But it was a good game, to be honest. I feel
It
like.
was, yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Not
really
sure
good
about
build up.
what Green was trying to do, except maybe they're just trying to get those bonus really badly at the beginning. I don't know.
Yeah, Matt, did you upset Ireland in some way to keep getting hit there?
Well, and me because my 3 got smashed.
Yeah, your 3
Early.
also. Yeah.
I saw that white and green both killed my 2s earlier in the game. Like I think like the 2 that green killed was like okay, I didn't mind it, but the 2 behind white that he killed, I was just I was really annoyed because that 2 was kill guarded and killed it for some reason.
Yeah, it's because I didn't have a card.
No, I think
thank you,
no, you had a
Parlox.
1. You had a 1. You had a 1 to kill. In the left of your stack instead of my 2, the one to the left of it.
So
You could take
Oh,
Thank
that.
you.
Dog, you're saying that
Must
you
be
took
good.
out that kill guard because that you were just seeing that as your only card at the time. It wasn't.
Plus, it wasn't the strongest kill guard ever, and I was worried if someone traded to try and attack him, then I would just end up weaker from it.
Gotcha.
Well, I
It was
think
a
it
scared
turned out to
mother.
be. I think it was really important because especially later on, like regardless of the current strength of the stack, later on when the stacks get bigger, a kill guard like that can be very, very important. So I usually try to keep those.
True.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking very clearly. Right.
Yeah, Dog's up
woke up
early for this one.
Oh, I see.
I woke up 1 minute before this game started, glanced at my phone, and started screaming at Jolie.
Yeah.
Well, I felt fresh because I just ate like 5 minutes before the game.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's middle
Parlox,
of the
for
day
not
for all
feeding
you
us.
guys. It's late at
By the
night
way.
for Matt. It's probably like midnight or something there.
Yeah. Thanks, Parlox, for not feeding us.
Yeah,
when
Parlox,
we
what
were
the
sitting
heck?
on 5. I was like, yeah.
I don't know.
We didn't have a set on 4.
Lena, can you hear us? Are you talking to us? Or are you on yours?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You want to
Hello.
walk us through your
I was just ultra mad at Fanti. I was
Okay.
like, because Fanti's suicide in the end was just a move to prevent me from winning the game.
him hitting Parlox?
Like the last attack of Fanti's turn. I only saw it as a gift to Dog Sergeant to get the win instead of me. And I spent like the final 2 minutes of the game just being ultra mad at that, and that's why I did like so bad play.
Yeah, that really
Because
good.
if you didn't do this attack, I had the win. Like
It was an
Lina.
interesting attack. It was almost
like,
like
do
just
you agree with me that it was just to target me?
Lina, I cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah, so it was. Yeah, I know it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It felt like Fonty
No,
was
really.
saying the most likely winners here are Parlox or Lena, so I'm gonna do what I can to balance it back out and give myself a chance.
Yes, because we had a
But
set
it
on
was a
3.
feed to Dog Sergeant though. Because
You know what?
after Fanti removed that stack, it made Dog Sergeant like Dog Sergeant had the win this turn and just I guess didn't see it or didn't dare to go for it.
I wasn't even looking at that screen
No.
when Dog Sergeant played his turn. I wasn't even looking at the screen because I thought like I'm dead. I don't have a chance. I might as well just let the game play out while I don't look.
The reason
I-
I wasn't playing this game originally is because I'm not playing on a computer and I don't like.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would have the 70 with what I'm playing on. So I didn't go for the win after I got the kill because I was trying to go for another bounty instead. And then, of course, it was immediately fed anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
think anybody was weak enough or in the right positions to be killed outright. And they weren't. It was just fed.
Yeah.
I had the win. Like when you ended your turn, I had the win the next turn. I just was
Did you?
too mad at Fanti to realize.
It's fair enough. Fair enough.
Like I was just not like focused at all anymore. I was just like ultra mad. And so when you ended your turn, I was like still in shock. And I was like, oh fuck, I have 90 seconds now to do everything I need to do in order to win the game. And I was still like not able to think straight.
Well, we had after I made the blunder, we didn't have the set on 4. We set on 5, but then we got the set on 3 after I fricked it up with no split. So then when I fricked it up, then I decided that you and Parlox would be the largest threat. Because if it gets to me to +3, right?
Yeah.
We can do it.
Get another.
You're a threat, but you also have a huge kill guard on 3 people that I gave to you, that I gifted to you.
Yeah.
So that's why I hit you, so you don't get to 70, and hopefully do the same to Parlox. But of course, I cannot hit everyone and prevent everyone, right?
But you hit Palos, you didn't hit
That
me.
kill guard was annoying.
The Lena one or the fancy one?
Well, I
The-
gave the
Whoever was blue, Lena, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lena.
It was the
Lena
same
was
one
blue.
pretty much. Just
Yeah.
Fanti
Yeah.
decided to give it away.
Yeah.
Lena, you kind of on your. Was it a kill attempt at fancy or was it a 70 run?
At first it was a kill attempt, but as I said, like I was literally not able to think during that turn. I was still so emotionally overloaded.
Sure.
And
Okay.
so at first I was trying to kill Fanti, and then I realized, oh, but I don't have enough to go through the 15.
Yeah.
And then I thought like, oh, I might as well run the 70. I almost have it.
Yeah, you were
And
close.
and I was running out of time. And yeah, if I just did hit like the kill guard at the start of the turn, I had it easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, like it's just not able to think through because of emotional overload.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything
I found
changed so fast.
I found the one, the Achilles feet of Lena, so that's why I used it.
You found
Because
what?
she's so good. How do you call it? Achilles feet? Yeah? No, foot.
Achilles heel.
Heel.
Achilles heel.
Heel.
Yeah.
In every game I'm in Lena, in the future I'm gonna anger her by doing some dumb move.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's
I wasn't
apparently the
mad at the dumb
strategy.
moves at the start. I was just because the thing about Fanti's move is it was literally a suicide. Like Fanti had no chance of survival after that move.
I did.
Okay,
didn't have
I
the-
do not
It all
see
depends
how.
on you and Parlox.
But I had the
you-
win. Like to be fair, like after your move, White had the win this turn.
I didn't know about White, to be honest, but I couldn't do
Oh,
anything
okay.
about White.
Because like you literally fed the game to White. Like as I saw it, you fed the game to White and decided, okay, White gets 15 points instead of Lena. That's how I saw the move. But maybe you just didn't think about it. That's why I was so mad. Because it was just like, from my point of view, it was just I decided White gets the points instead of Lena, and that's why I was like, ah.
Well,
So
to me
mad.
it's very clear. To me it's very clear. Fanti played in his own best interest. He tried to hedge his
Yes.
bet, so
Yes.
that was his best chance to come back, I think.
Yes.
But
Yes, because we had a
for me, like that
If
was
I-
just
yeah.
White gets 15 points right now, and the game is over when you did
Right.
it. When
Like,
if
I tried
Fanti
to win,
doesn't
right?
do it, White can try to
tried to
prevent
live.
me from winning.
Yeah. But yeah.
But okay, I understand that you just didn't see it, but I thought you obviously saw it, and I was like so mad at you because of that.
I still love you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
I'm
know
gonna
it's the
pretend.
second time, right? The third is the charm. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a heck of a lobby. You guys are used to playing each other in plenty of tournaments and stuff. So
Yeah, she was teasing me on her stream not to join this game, so you know.
Yeah, see,
That's
you
what you
scored
get for
0
teasing.
points. You got 0 points from joining this lobby. Good job.
So did you,
I
Lena.
know, I know.
So did you.
Yeah, I know.
But at least Parlox loves us. His tummy is full, and you know.
Yes, I love
yeah,
you.
Parlox is having a
Yeah.
great day. He's got to eat lunch and has 15 points for Israel.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else?
No.
Yeah,
So.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Oh yes, hi.
Hello.
What did you do?
What did I do?
What did you want to do? You wanted those bonuses?
No, I was trying to remove yellow from one side of the board because they were too strong.
Okay.
Well, the problem
But
is
what-
that they had 5 cards.
No, they were on 4 at the time, so they could have set.
Eh. I'm not sure that was the right move.
But why did you also hit my 12?
And my 3.
Cool.
At least everyone
The list goes on. The list
No,
goes
because
on.
I kind
In
of
case
understand
it-
like the yellow part that you just explained, but you also hit a 12 of blue. Like I didn't
Yeah,
understand that, and I still don't.
Because you'd had a 90 stack in the middle, so you could have gone for yellow. So I wanted to remove your threat from the other end of the board, which eventually might have killed me. It was a move
That's
I
exactly
made,
why I
and it
gave
didn't
her the
work out.
move. Yeah.
Okay.
So she would become the target. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 12 would have been helpful for Lena trying to get the kill on red there.
It wouldn't actually. It was totally locked.
You couldn't get through. Okay.
Yeah, this 12 was literally useless in terms of getting kills.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not the best risk player in the world. I'm still learning.
Yeah,
and I'm not
sure.
too
It's fine.
familiar.
We
I'm
It's
not
fine,
too
it's
familiar
fine.
with that
Indeed.
map. But I just thought at the time I had to relieve some of the pressure, and maybe a couple of people might have gone for kills, and I could have stepped in.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Taking out some of those positions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Release the tension, release the threats.
Yep.
Mitch, did you enjoy commentating the game?
Enjoyed
Did
it.
you like the game?
Yeah, enjoyed it. It was fun to see. I mean, I knew we had some like superstars of Risk in here, so fun to watch you guys on a map like this. I wouldn't have guessed Fanti was the one that was gonna fail a kill if I was picking out people. So
Yeah, but you wouldn't
would
know
have guessed me,
we,
right?
we were being the position, right? Of
Sure.
Going first.
sure, wouldn't have guessed it. And I got to see Lena get very upset and Parlox eat his lunch. So pretty solid day so far. It's only 8 a.m. here.
Yeah.
If anyone
Well
was gonna
put.
throw, it
Yeah.
would be me, but nope, it was Fanti.
Well put. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GG everyone. Well played.
GG.
GG's,
Well played.
everyone.
Thank you
We'll
guys.
see you guys
Thank
for game
Lena.
2.
Thank you, Mitch. See you.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thanks, guys. It was great playing against us.
All right, that's it for Group 2, Game 1. They've got 2 more games to go, but after Game 1, Parlox has Israel with 15 points atop the group. Dog Sergeant gets the bounty with 5 points for USA 3. Everybody else sitting at 0, so it'll be interesting to see how this group continues to shape out as they head to the Arctic for Game 2. Your next game in the Risk World Cup's at 1900 UTC. Again, it'll either be on Hot Buns or Speedster Stream. Go follow and set your notifications for both of them on Twitch. Also, go follow Lena Kitty. Streaming on Twitch. Really good Risk player with really good insight and information. Definitely a great follow. So we will check out the Hot Bun stream potentially at 19, Speedster at 20 UTC, and then I'll be back tonight USA time at 1 o'clock UTC for Game 3 of Group 3. So you got 3 more games today. Check it all out. Please hang out, follow, like, subscribe. Not just me, but all of our broadcasters that are putting in the time to bring this World Cup to you, so you get to check out all the action. Really appreciate you guys being here. If you would like more info on standings and schedules, you can go to riskworldcup.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at riskworldcup. I'm at Mitch on Risk, streaming live on Twitch, posting these videos on YouTube to help you get better at the game of Risk. Until next time, everybody, may your dice be nice. See you guys.